guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. So if you me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Remember the Flowers. So y'all know how it goes. By now, I'm an affiliate with Green Man Gaming. What that means is that you're going to click the link in the description, and anything you buy using that link that you click, I'll get commission for. So if y'all looking for any games with awesome discounts, click that link and buy away. Also, my girlfriend Elle is an artist, and she's taking commissions. I've got the links to her Twitter and her FA in the description. So if y'all want to throw some money at her and get some art done, feel free. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. About to get our memories back, I believe. I take a drag before exhaling. To my surprise, the smoke smells rather pleasant, almost herbal. I can't remember the last time someone was able to read that. My best friend was Chinese. I picked up some stuff from her. But wait, doesn't that mean... I clutch my head as a wave of pain hits it. Vita takes another drag before producing a notebook. Let's get this over with, for both of our sakes. Uh-oh. Wondering what this entails. Chapter 9. The Truth, O Lord. I hope Fel comes back soon. I like playing that game. Hope Psychic Connections comes back soon. I love that game too. Vita takes out a notebook from their desk drawer and adjusts how they sit. They look relaxed, all things considered. The exact opposite of me. It feels like something is prodding at me from behind my eyeballs. I'm breathing a bit harder through my nose. We haven't even started yet. Vita looks me over and starts writing in their book with a pencil. They don't say anything yet. What are you doing? Taking observations. Your reactions intrigue me. Why's that? Tell me, Cyrus. How old are you? What? Vita inhales through their nose. How old are you, Cyrus? I'm 28, I think. Why? You think? Vita leans back in their chair before writing some more things down. It's called a baseline question. I want to get to know you more before proceeding. They mumble under their breath. We have a lot of work to do. That feeling behind my eyes gets worse. Like something's about to burst. Erner's right. I shouldn't have come here. I feel like I'm going to be sick. I'm starting to have second thoughts about all this. I don't feel good. Vita calmly turns a page and continues writing. That sounds about right. If you want, I can get you a glass of water. Doubt any medicine I have would be strong enough for you. What is that supposed to mean? Vita sounds like they're starting to get irritated. Okay, level with me. How much do you remember? This again. I remember waking up here about a week ago, along with various memories of my friends and family. Vita taps their desk with her pencil. Really? That's it? I don't fucking know. All I know is I got hit in the back of the head or something, and then I woke up here. Where do you think here is exactly? If I knew that, I wouldn't be here. Cyrus, I want to believe that you're a smart and capable person. The fact that you're struggling this much is giving me doubts. It sounds like a personal problem. I didn't ask for any of this. The problem is you did. That's why we're here in the first place. Can you stop being so vague and just get to the point? They're starting to agitate me even more. As much as I'd love to just do that, what little cognizance you have left could fade away if I'm not careful. I don't think that's even possible. Cyrus, you don't even know how old you are. Before I can retort, they interrupt me. And I'm not even talking about your mental age. You don't remember how long you've lived. That statement rattles in my brain for a moment. Thinking about what they just said starts making me queasy. For once, I'm glad I didn't eat anything. I don't understand what that means. I know you don't. Whether or not you believe me, I'm trying to be delicate about all of this. However, there's no delicate way to break this kind of news to someone. They take one last drag of their cigarette before putting it out in an ashtray. They tilt their head up to exhale. What little I smell is rather calming. You were held in resume for a long time. Longer than anyone I've ever known. My face starts to get warm and my breathing starts to get even worse. I'm on the cusp of hyperventilating as my head starts to swirl. I want to interrupt with, no I haven't, but I know that they're telling me the truth. I didn't want to think about it, but deep down, I think I had an inkling of an idea. How long exactly? How long was I in that hellhole? It surprises me that Vita seems to hesitate. You know, normally I would want to ask a few more baseline questions. I've done this a few times, and that usually seems to be the way to go for most people. Straighten up their posture, as if starting to get serious. But you look like you're about to keel over already. I'll admit you're a rather unique case, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. Vita closes their notebook and turns their chair around to face me. If you need a moment to compose yourself, feel free to. Despite my sorry and fearful state, I don't hesitate to respond. No, please, I want to get to the bottom of all this. I want to know. I need to know. All right, then. I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want to ask me questions, or just sit back and let me explain to you what's happened little by little? I'm bouncing my leg up and down to work out my anxiety. My voice is shaky. It's obvious how much of a wreck I am. Come on, don't bitch out now. What would be the point of all that talk earlier if I quit now? I'd like to ask some questions first, if that's all right. Of course. Take some time to think. I'll make us some tea. They get up from their chair and then walk to the sink in the corner of the room. I start to compile my thoughts as they work on the tea. Honestly, it's hard to think at all right now. I try to focus on something, anything. My heart is starting to hurt. I focus on that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. My senses start to slowly dull, as if I'm floating. It feels like I've been sitting here for an eternity. Why is Vita taking so long? Even my bouncing leg starts to feel like it's slowing down. The sensation feels familiar, but I can't remember how or why. I see something move into my peripheral vision. It's Vita. They're moving really, really slow. Why? I can't help but stare at them with disbelief and a puzzled expression. They eventually notice me. Slowly but surely, they set a cup of tea on the desk near me before they sit down. They look in my eyes and start to mouth something. Calm down. Their speech is distorted. No, I felt this just recently. Back when I was with Lance in that dumpster of a town. And my head feels like it's about to explode. Thankfully, for once, I get a moment of reprieve. The tea that Vita brewed hits my nose. It smells really pleasant, calming me down slowly. And just like that, time starts to slowly pick itself back up. I'm still stressed beyond belief, but at least I'm comprehending things normally. Are you back with me yet? What? I'll take that as a yes. Let me guess. Have you been having issues with your sense of time? I don't really know how to answer that. Anyway, the tea is ready. If you need a refill, feel free to ask. It's my own recipe. Sure. Thank you. With a shaky hand, I manage to grab the cup. It's warm and welcoming. I take a moment to breathe in the herbal scent. It makes me feel just a little bit better. It tastes pretty good, too. Not overtly bitter like most teas I know. My mind starts to clear up. I take a big breath before exhaling, setting the cup down. Okay, sorry for the freak out. I think I'm ready. It's nothing to apologize for. You're allowed to have moments of weakness. I won't judge. If you say so. It feels like all I've done since I woke up is whine. All things considered, you have much to complain about, if it's any consolation. I've heard something like that from Aaron. Sounds like him. Whenever you're ready. I take one last deep breath and slowly exhale. All right. My first question, what exactly is Resume? Vita doesn't hesitate and starts to tell me what they know about the medical facility I was apparently held in. It has a long and tricky history. We don't know much about its origins, just what they currently do. It came out that in secret they've been harvesting people and their organs as a sort of black market. Vita takes a moment to reflect. According to what we know, they started out as a beacon of hope for recovery after the 7 Stars. They provided medical treatment to those who needed it around the clock, free of charge. Eventually they started more sinister practices. People en masse started to disappear. Due to how shaky the infrastructure of the country was at the time, no one paid it any mind. Just another wave of desperate people trying to make do in a desperate situation. Vita calmly takes a sip of tea from their cup. We know they have a couple thousand captive across multiple facilities throughout the country. They've been around longer than the current government, making it difficult to do anything. Not to mention, for a majority of the population, they do seem to be doing a lot of good. It sounds like reason enough to want to expose them. You'd think so. It's been in the talks to reveal what they do to the public for a long while. Vita sets their cup down. Uh-oh. The cup is going down. About a year ago, we discovered something else that they've been planning. I swallow, intent on listening more. From what we've gathered, they're trying to overtake the government from the shadows. They've been slowly building a covert militia bent on taking over what little this country has rebuilt since the disaster. But why? What's the point? There really isn't one. Just the selfish ideals of a delusional man. Uh-oh. Vita takes a moment. You've met someone named Darius, haven't you? Darius Ismail Octavio, to be precise. That name. I've heard it before. Where do I know it from? He is the current president of Resume, though most people aren't aware of that. He hasn't shown himself to the public in at least 200 years. Wouldn't that just mean he's dead? No. For centuries, Resume has kept him and many others alive. We don't know how exactly, but they've been keeping carriers alive for a long, long time. They did the same with members of the core staff. My back feels tingly all of a sudden. The calming effect of the tea is wearing off. I have another question. I don't want to ask it. I don't want to ask it. I need to ask. Am I one of those carriers? Vita takes a moment before responding. Yes, Cyrus Cantwell. According to our records, you've been kept alive by Resume for close to 3 centuries, just before the fall. They've been keeping... Oh. Vita's voice starts to trail off as I start to shut down. They say it so casually, as if it's something I should have known. According to them, it is something I should have known. I hold my head in my hands, trying to keep my brain from exploding. If what they're saying is true, then... I start feeling the sensation of something drilling into my back. Ooh. You sure this won't interfere with your studies? Yes, Mom, I'll be fine. Diana wouldn't have recommended it to me otherwise. I think it's smart to get some experience before you graduate. See? I know, you're right. It does seem like a good opportunity. They said they'd keep a position for me after I graduate as well, and will pay for the rest of the program. Then, I don't see why not. Just be careful, okay? I will, Mom, don't worry. Did you tell her? Kind of. I just told her it'd be like an internship, which isn't entirely wrong. Diana sighs. I wish my dad would let me know what he was doing, what he was going to offer you. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, he said I was compatible and whatnot, but going through your personal records without your permission. That's a huge breach of privacy. I seriously doubt they have anything cleared. You could be seriously hurt. Diana, it's fine. Your dad assured me that everything was safe. I'll be okay. You better be, or I'll kick his ass. Babe, I think you've had too much to drink. No, you have. I haven't had anything yet. I can hear Diana hiccup beside him. Come on, Dave, we're graduating next week. We deserve to celebrate. You might be. I'll come visit all the time, I promise. Please do. I'm really gonna miss you. I motioned Damien closer to me, bringing him in close for a hug. You can always call me. I'll help you any way I can. Yeah. Cyrus, we've been worried sick. Why didn't you call us earlier? Sorry, but, kinda hard to. What with all that's going on? Hang on, I'll put you on a speaker. Click. Cy, you doing alright? Oh, it's Dad. Cy, you doing alright? Yes, yes, I'm fine. Current has been taking care of me. Current, that's a weird name. I'm more worried about you. Were you able to get into a bunker? They don't respond immediately. Not yet. After the announcement last week, they filled up quickly. We're on a wait list. You see. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk to Mr. Darius about getting you both set up. You'll be fine. It's going to be okay, Cyrus. I know this must be excruciating, but... No, it's fine. They told me it would be painful ahead of time. But if I can endure this to save others, it'll be worth it. That's very brave of you, Cyrus. We thank you for your continued services. That's what being a doctor's all about. Right, Mr. Darius? You can drop the prefix. You've already earned my respect tenfold. Damien, you there? Hey, Cy. How are you feeling? Surgery go alright? More or less. Are you at the shelter yet? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the way over right now. I wanted to see the park one last time. Wish I could have been there with you. Me too. It's been a while. At least half a year. They haven't let us leave the facility since the global announcement. I miss you. I miss you too. Sir, we need to run some more tests. They're calling for me. I'll talk to you later, okay? Yeah. I love you, Cyrus. Take care. I love you too, Damien. See you soon. What do you mean he's not on the list? I'm sorry, sir, but I don't have anyone by that name on the registry. That's bullshit! I made it clear that I'd stay if you made sure they were all safe. Please calm down. Let me get the president on the line. Cyrus, please calm down. You said you would admit them! They could be dead for all I know, and you want me to calm down? Darius tries speaking to me in a placid demeanor. Cyrus, I told you. If they met our requirements, we'd take them in. If you see here on my screen, I forcefully shove his computer off of his desk in a fit of rage. Shut the fuck up! You let them die! Darius doesn't pay my anger any mind. He just shakes his head and picks up his phone. Ma'am, please escort Mr. Cyrus back down. Oof. What? What am I remembering? It's like I'm reliving memories through radio static. If I'm really that old, then... Mom. Dad. Diana. Damien. They're all gone. They've been gone for centuries. They've been dead for years. Everything and everyone I've ever known, gone. Is that true? Am I willing to accept that as fact? Was I living a delusional dream, hoping I'd never wake up? Thoughts continue to flood my brain. It's a wonder that it hasn't exploded yet. Sensory overload sets in as I start going through the information I've been presented with over and over. It sounds so far-fetched. There's no possible way. Kept alive for centuries? Yet there's a part of me that can't deny it. I want that part of me dead. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. Jesus Christ. Wow, I did... Oh, man. Oof. Oh, man, that is really, really, really fucked up. Oh, my God. Damn. This is a pretty messed up game. Damn. God, I feel so fucking terrible for him. I thought they lied to him. They lied to him and they used him. Met our requirements. But they mean having a bunch of... But they meant having, like, a bunch of money or some kind of title or shit like that. Anyway, y'all, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!